Hi, I'm Joe Neese, otherwise known as Mr. Short Sale. And today's question is actually one that I'm very passionate about. So if I get kind of wound up, you'll have to realize that I've heard so many stories about people that have fallen prey to this that it really, really bothers me. And I'm going to try to stay level-keeled during this. Question I have, or that people should ask or want to know is, what's your success rate, or what's the success rate of doing a short sale? Well, just about every single person that calls us that hasn't waited until a day before the bank takes their house back, may have well, let's say you call us in the right amount of time. So you call us where we have multiple months before the bank takes your house back, or you call us before you've had a sheriff's sale. The people that I have worked with that didn't end up qualifying for a short sale are probably less than one hand. Most of the people that we have problems with are people that call us, it's just not enough time. They call us and there's a month, so it's 5 months after their sheriff's sale, and we can't. There's just no humanly possible way normally to do that. I think the quickest short sale we ever had was 32 days, and that was just a miracle in the making. But normally you're going to want 3 to 5 months minimum to negotiate and have some other auxiliary time for some other things. So success rate, high success rate, I would say most people are going to be up in the 95 to 99%, unless they have some really strange things. There's 1 or 2 lenders that are harder, but they'll still give you short sales. This is where the success rate thing starts bothering me. 2 days ago, so this is a great time for me to be in this video. 2 days ago I had a gentleman call me, and he said, Joe, I just got approved for my short sale. I have 2 lenders, lender A, lender B. Lender A agreed to the short sale, isn't asking me for anything. Lender B is asking me for X dollars. And I said, how much do you owe? And they said, well, I owe $38,000 on my second mortgage. And I said, and they're asking you for over $25,000 to allow you to do your short sale? And that's crazy, because in general, I tell people they're going to pay somewhere between 0 and 40%, and that's over 40%. That's like 56, 60, 70%. And I said, oh, you must have a lot of money. And he goes, no, I don't have anything. I go, you don't have any assets, retirement? He goes, no. I go, well, then you make a lot of money. How much? You make way more than it costs you to pay all your bills each month? He goes, no, I can't pay my bills each month. So I go, well, then how's it possible that they're asking you for that much money? And then he started telling me some of the things that this big attorney firm that tells everybody that they're so great at short sales had him do. First of all, they had him send in his financial documents with his wife's money and his wife's income on them. And his wife isn't on the loan. So that never should have been done. Then he started talking about, a side business that he has that doesn't make any money, and they had let him take and include that as income, and it's not income. It's just, it has nothing. It was just nuts, and I felt so bad for him because as he told me his story and as I asked him questions, I could just tell it. I mean, his voice got more and more depressed. And he asked me, what can I do? And I'm like, unfortunately, you've already got yourself red flagged. You went to some place, and they don't care about you. I said, how often do you talk to the attorney? He goes, the only time I ever talked to the attorney is when I first met, and then I've had some administrative person doing it the whole rest of the time. And I said, and how's that been going? I said, well, I told him that we need to, talk to the bank about me doing a bankruptcy or something like that so that they'll back off. And the attorney said, oh, we're not in the game of threatening people, So if you want to pay us to do a bankruptcy, then, we'll do bankruptcy for you. Otherwise, we're not going to go down that path. Well, the challenge is that it's not a threat, it's a prediction of the future. If he has no money and they're asking him for more than he has, the only option he's going to have is to either do a bankruptcy or let the house go into foreclosure. So you can kind of just feel how cold and bad and uncalculating or just completely disastrous this choice was. And he didn't pick that law firm. His agent said, oh yeah, I do short sales. And then after they got into the process, said, well, I don't do any of the short sales. I give them to this attorney firm. They're really good at it. And you're right, they are really good at it because they're going to get paid if he can come up with the money, aren't they? So they got this short sale from an agent. They did a horrible job. They let the guy red flag himself. They let the guy send in income that shouldn't have been considered. They let him send in assets that shouldn't be considered. They wouldn't talk to the bank about, this guy going to be forced into foreclosure or bankruptcy because of what they're asking for. And if he can find or borrow this money from someone, he's going to end up with a short sale, even though it's a horrible, horrible approval, and the attorney firm and the agent are going to get paid. So that's going to count as a success. Now you have to decide whether you want that to be your success. So is that what you want to happen to you when you do a short sale, or do you want someone that when you forgot to fill in this part of the form, they say, you didn't fill in that form. If you want someone to say, oh no, on this government form, because there is one government form, you'll hear me say this over and over again, that every single government short sale requires you to fill out, and it has a flaw on it that means that if your agent or the attorney firm don't realize that it's there or tell you that it's there, you will not qualify for that, so you'll get denied. You'll get denied for your half a short sale. You'll still probably get a normal short sale, but now you're going to pay money, you might have a deficiency, you might have all these other things. So again, all approvals are not the same. All successes are not the same. You can be successful where you actually are getting approval not having to pay for anything because of your situation, or you can get an approval where you shouldn't have to pay anything, but you're paying, like in this case, I just looked at the numbers here, it's actually they owed $38,000 and they had to pay $22,000. So way over the 40%, over the 50%, and that can be your success too if you go to someone else. Now, if you don't want to go to someone else, realize we'll take care of you. I'll be dealing with you. My partner Teresa will be dealing with you. It will not be somebody that doesn't know you, doesn't care about you, and doesn't know what they're doing. So again, I'm Joe Neese. You need to call me. My cell phone, 612-508-4100. Again, 612-508-4100. And we'll take care of you. Thanks so much.